Change has come to America.
Believe it. Help is on the way.
Knock, knock.
I mean, honestly, there are people out there that are looking to tear us apart just to make themselves feel important or smart or make themselves rich or make themselves known or make themselves a million views. Or they're called conflict entrepreneurs. You know who they are. You understand what they're doing. I just want you to understand why they do it and what the consequences are. What did they think was going to happen? What did Tucker Carlson think was going to happen? What does Lauren Boebert think is going to happen?
Yes, there is definitely a replacement theory that's going on right now. We are killing American jobs and bringing in illegal aliens from all over the world to replace them if Americans will not comply with the tyrannical orders that are coming down from the White House.
What tyrannical orders are coming down from the White House? Lauren Boebert took a Christmas photo of her and her children all carrying semi-automatic weapons. One of her sons wearing a Green Bay Sweep sweatshirt ahead of January 6th. This was their Christmas greeting on social media with a little kid. I mean, little kids, like 10 years old and 12 years old and 6 years old, and her teenage son wearing a Green Bay sweatshirt, all posing with semi-automatic weapons. What do they think is going to happen to our culture? What do they think is going to happen in society? What do they think is going to happen in Aurora or Columbine? Or what do they think is going to happen in Buffalo or in Houston? What do they think is going to happen in churches across this country? When they preach this, swill this lie, these lies, and there are multiple lies, that something was taken from you. Yes, you lost an election that was only because it was taken. It was taken. You now have permission to go all violent, to go all out, to beat Congress people, to hang Mike Pence, to trash the Capitol. I mean, what do they think is going to happen when they do this over and over and over and over and over again? What do they think?
Of course, you're not working to import as many new citizens as we can into the United States to replace all the disobedient ones who didn't vote for us. In other words, you're being replaced, and there's nothing you can do about it. So shut up. The great replacement theory, it's a lie, they yelled. George Soros has nothing to do with that. Stop talking. They said we were espousing something called the great replacement theory, a well-known racist fantasy. The great replacement. They acknowledge that it's real, and they love it. This policy is called the great replacement, the replacement of legacy Americans with more obedient people from faraway countries. The great replacement plan is working.
What is a legacy American? What is a legacy American? I mean, these are Nazi words. You understand this? This is pure fascism. It's designed to tear our society apart. It's designed to have us fight each other over and over and over and over again while they steal every damn thing, including Social Security, Medicare, and all the remainder tranches of money. This is so obvious. This is so amazing. I mean, when you have 98% of the American people wanting something to happen, like, background checks to own a gun, and it doesn't happen, doesn't that insinuate, doesn't that tell you, doesn't that show you that the minority of Americans are actually calling the shots? Doesn't it tell you something? When we all agree on something, 70% of Americans want us to be left alone in our own reproductive choices. 70%. And yet that's not what 5 people on the Supreme Court decided is right for us. They've decided, the 5 people have decided that, I mean, you want minority, that you can't get any smaller than 5 people in a country of 300 plus million people deciding for those 300 plus million people what they can and cannot do and be private in it. Don't you get what this is? Can't you see how it's killing us? I mean, literally killing us. It's literally causing violence in this country, one against the other. Now, I got to tell you, I mean, you got a supermarket security. The people that were killed in that supermarket, the people that were shot at in the Presbyterian Church in Orange County, these people were senior citizens. These were elderly people. elderly people, the people in the grocery store, where one woman was 86 years old, God bless her, still doing her own grocery shopping. I mean, it's just an amazing thing. You had a 66-year-old in the grocery store. I can't even explain to you how ridiculous what they're doing over there is. How absolutely insane it is. It makes no sense unless you're trying to tear the country apart.